Why do some investors lose money in a strong market like Dubai?
Because a strong market cannot fix a bad decision, wrong property, wrong timing, or not understanding the contract. That's where losses happen.
Is the problem the market or the investor's decision?
In 90% of the cases, it's the decision, not the market. The same project can make one investor profit and another lose.
How can two people invest in the same project, one wins and one loses?
No, it's not the property. It's how they bought, when they entered, when they exit, and whether they can hold through challenges.
When is not buying actually the smartest decision?
When the investment doesn't match your finances, your goal, your ability to commit, many people buy because it's trending, not because it fits their plan.
What's the first mistake most investors make?
Not taking the right advice. People consult before buying simple things, but buy real estate for millions without proper research.
Why is the cheapest option often not the best?
Cheaper often means lower quality materials, higher maintenance, lower rental return, and sometimes delay. Price alone is never the full story.
Does everyone who invests in Dubai succeed?
Of course, no. No market makes everyone win. The difference is entering correctly, timing correctly, and exiting correctly.
How does a banking background help in real estate investing?
It trains you to think in cash flow, risk management, and decision logic. The same mindset banks use to protect profits.
What's the biggest financial mistake when buying on installments?
Relying on a tight salary with no backup plan. If income drops, installments don't stop. You need buffer and plan B.
When does bank financing become dangerous, not an opportunity?
When you don't calculate total costs, fees, interest, and cash flow versus rental income. Some loans can run 25 years. That must be justified.
How do you read a purchase contract financially, not just legally?
You don't only read closures, you calculate obligations, installments, fees, penalties, discounts, and scenarios that can change your outcome.
Is a high ROI always a good sign?
Not always. If it's far above the market average, it might be too good to be true, and that's a red flag.
How can poor installment management destroy a great investment?
Even a premium unit can be cancelled if payments are missed, leading to legal issues and loss of paid amounts.
Why is Dubai not just a market but a full investment system?
Because real estate success needs stability, politicals, financials, currency, and access. Dubai offers an integrated ecosystem.
What do foreign investors often misunderstand about Dubai?
They treat it as a quick one-time deal. Dubai is built for long-term plans, 2033, 2040. Staying aligned with that vision creates real growth.
Dubai versus Europe. What's the biggest difference for investors?
Dubai often has lower prices, no tax on rental income, no tax on capital appreciation, freehold options, and residency incentives.
Is Dubai suitable for small investors?
Yes, options include regulated crowdfunding or structured payment plans, starting with smaller amounts and growing over time.
When is Dubai the wrong choice?
When someone expects fast multipliers in a few months without understanding commitments, that mindset loses anywhere, in Dubai or outside.
What mistake can cost an investor the entire property?
Signing contracts without understanding them. If you don't know what you are committing to, you must consult before signing.
Have some investors lost everything?
Yes, especially those who paid a small down payment expecting a fast flip, then couldn't sell early and discovered that they would lose what they paid if they stop.
What's the worst promise in real estate?
In a few months, I will guarantee you profit. If it's not written in a contract, it's just a talk.
How do investors get misled?
They are shown half of the truth, not the full numbers, risk, fees, or consequences. Real investment required full transparency.
What's the difference between marketing and consulting?
Marketing tries to sell you no matter what. Consulting checks if it fits you and sometimes tells you don't buy.
Why can contracts be more dangerous than the project itself?
Because contracts define worst case outcomes. Some developers are flexible, others have strict terms that can hurt investors.
Why do you say, I don't sell property, I build wealth?
Because it's not a one-off sales. It's a long-term journey, building a portfolio through rentals, resale, and strategic growth.
What's a decision session?
A session where we review your financial position, goals, and options, then decide whether buying is right for you or not.
Have you ever told a client do not buy?
Many times, especially when they only have the down payment, no stable income, or they are depending on a quick flip.
How can you tell if a consultant is trustworthy?
You are not forced to close. Verify information, take your time, ask questions. If someone is transparent and consistent, stick with them long term.
Your opinion on herd mentality.
It's dangerous. Following trends without logic leads to mistakes. When we break it down with numbers, many realize that trend was wrong for them.
What's the one rule in investing that never changes?
Don't invest in what you don't understand, and don't invest in something you can't afford to lose.
Your first financial experience that shaped you.
The stock market. It taught me lessons I later applied to real estate decision making.
The most expensive lesson you learned in investing.
Blind trust. Overconfidence often leads to losses.
Advice to yourself 20 years ago.
Start small, build skills, and remember, real estate is long term. You grow step by step until you reach the level where your money multiplies faster.
Does money create security?
No, awareness and money management create security. People can lose large inheritance fast without financial discipline.
How do you balance ambition and enjoying life?
Enjoy life, yes, but don't burn everything on luxuries. Build stable income streams for difficult times.
The message from followers that affected you most.
People who were about to make a decision that could destroy their finances and families, and the consultation saved them.
What do you say to the scared investors?
Fear is normal. Ignorance is dangerous. Learn, understand, and take calculated risk. That's part of every bold decision.
Real estate versus other investment. What's your view?
No investment fits everyone. Each has its risk, responsibilities, effort, and returns. The right mix depends on your finances, time, and goals.
What do you like about Dubai real estate market?
It's big, growing, and open to everyone, and the advantages keep expanding. It's not just investment, it's a lifestyle ecosystem.
Have you personally invested in Dubai real estate?
Actually, yes, in different areas, with and without bank financing. That experience gives me a clearer perspective for myself and my clients.
Do you invest short-term or long-term?
I align with Dubai long-term vision, 2033 and 2040. Short-term opportunities exist, but long-term planning creates the strongest returns.
Is leaving money in the bank safer?
The bank benefits more than you. After inflation and other factors, return can be minimal. Over time, assets usually outperform cash.
Do you feel working early or extra hours is a burden?
Not anymore. In this field, I enjoy it. I start early, stay energized, and keep learning because it's passion, not obligation.
Would you advise people to work in real estate?
Not for everyone. If you want a job only, no. If you have passion, want to learn, build a network, and grow on social media, it can open doors beyond imagination.